Hi everybody, today we're going to look at the percentage of cost due to setup time. The raw material for a product has a cost of $12.80 per unit. The burden rate for the equipment that is doing all the machining operations on the part is $438 per hour. The required time to finish the part is 8.45 minutes per part, while the setup time for the equipment is 2.5 hours. If this part is produced using lot sizes of 76 units, what percentage of the part cost is due to setup time? Give your answer as a percentage rounded to one decimal place. To get started, we need to look at the total cost of production. That's composed of the raw materials, setting up the equipment, and then the actual production of the parts. The raw materials are $12.80 per unit, and we're making 76 units. It takes us 2.5 hours to set up the equipment, and running the machine costs $438 per hour. To find the cost of production, we need to start by looking at how long it takes to make each part. Each part takes 8.45 minutes. But everything else in the problem is based on hours, so we'll start by converting 8.45 minutes to hours by dividing by 60. We'll take this time, multiply it by the number of parts 76, and then multiply it by the cost per hour, which is 438. When we put this all together, we get a total cost of $6,755.86. We want to find the percentage of the part cost that is due to setup. So let's go back and look at our setup time. We've already said that the setup cost can be found by multiplying the number of hours 2.5 times the production cost per hour of 438, which gives us $1,095. To get our percent due to setup, we'll divide the 1,095 by the total cost of 6,755.86, which is 16.2%. Part 2 of the problem says, if the system must move to a 38-part lot size, find the setup time that will keep the setup cost per part constant. Give your answer in hours rounded to two decimal places. The first thing we need to do is look at the cost per part. We just found the cost to make 76 parts was $6,755.86. This means the cost per part is $6,755.86 over 76, which I rounded to 88.8929. Let's take that cost per part and multiply it by the number of parts we want to make. 38 times 88.8929 gives us a budget of $3,377.9302. This cost will account for the raw materials, the setup, and the production. Let's bring back our previous total cost to help us set up our new equation. Our new total cost is $3,377.9302. Our raw cost stays the same. We have 12.8, but now instead of 76 parts, we have 38 parts. It still costs $438 per hour to set up the machine, but now we don't know the number of hours it takes to set it up, so we'll call that X. The time to make each part will still be 8.45 minutes over 60 minutes an hour. Now we have 38 parts, and we're still at a cost of $438 per hour. Simplifying, the right side of the equation tells us our $3,377.9302 should be equal to 438 plus $2,830.43. Let's move the 2830.43 to the left, which gives us 547.5002 is 438x. Then we'll finish by dividing by 438. This says our new setup time needs to be 1.25 hours if we want to keep our setup cost per part constant.